Did you start recording?
I just
Okay.
Alright.
Let me start.
Just take your seat back.
Welcome to the Third Avenue podcast with your favorite twins. Sometimes they might say they're delirious. Oh, my most favorite, the fucking terrible twins, man. And one of the part of the twins, I myself, Vinny, and on my left, or depending on how you're watching this video, probably you're right, my main, second, and best half, Hussein, you know.
What's up, man? True skill on the mic. That used to be my name when I wanted to become a rapper. But hey,
Yeah,
man, happy to be here. Welcome to Third Avenue podcast. The name might change for legal reasons, but for now, that's what we are known. And sitting at the back seat is my
One of
main
our
man,
favorites.
brother, reoccurring host. He's just a host. He's
Guest.
just a host. He's not even a guest
We
at
don't
this
even
time
consider him
because
a
he
guest
comes.
anymore.
He just takes off.
Yeah,
He takes
yeah.
leave now and then, guys.
Yeah.
Ramos
hi.
at the big seat.
let me move up.
One day I'm gonna leave the idiot fella, you know when the lift isn't gonna finish, when people are gonna
dude.
actually start watching the
Shout-
podcast and they'll be asking us, yo, guys, where's
Where's
Ramos,
Ramos?
man?
And now we're like,
where's
yo, man.
Ramos? And I always, every time when I watch this podcast and I see Ramos, I always feel like this guy's dynamic. Like, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but I always feel like in Fana, if you understood how much energy and the way your
And he
direction,
balances us.
you
Like, because he
bruh.
finds a way to balance
Yeah,
us.
so
Because
yeah,
most of the
bro.
time when he's not here, we could get like
yeah,
very heated. He finds a way to like calm us.
yeah.
Because he knows us more. Me and you try to egg on each other. We're like bad. We're bad for each other. You know your hand doesn't know us together. We're always bad.
Serious, she doesn't.
Bro.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you
There was a time I was like, oh yeah, because Hussein said it. You know what I mean?
But you see, we have that Capitan movement. So we have like in our head, like there's certain things you must.
Yeah, like if you tell me some shit now, I expect you to tell me shit. Because I don't, in the real world, everyone's always, I hate the fact that it's like someone finds a way to smooth fuck you. So someone will talk to you nicely in the real world.
Yeah,
They won't be real with you.
Yeah.
And the time when you're like,
then
leave,
you be
you
like-
got fucked. You're
you're
like,
like, what the
wait, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I always expect my niggas, or when I speak to my twin brother, I'm like, I never lose sleep, and I'm like, hey dog, ukankwatela. No, you can be angry all you want. You know I'm telling you the truth. That's what I always anticipate. Any nigga you're gonna meet now, you're gonna be like, Antoine, I always believed in you. Nigga, you don't know me. What
Yeah,
do you
bro, you
mean?
see-
You always
That's why I say it's hard to make friends when you're old, man.
very
Yeah,
fucking
it is,
hard.
man.
But niggas
Very
need to
hard.
actually get into making friends, bro.
No, I
Okay,
totally
because
agree.
you know why I say that?
What?
Don't you think men cheat because they don't make friends?
No, niggas just cheat.
Niggas just cheat, man. Nah, you're right.
But
don't think it is
but fair. Like usually, okay. I think it's an issue like when you get older and you don't have someone to talk to. So if you have you want to vent about your relationship, right?
Yeah.
And who are you gonna vent to?
Your home.
It's your homies.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, I say if you don't have homies, who do you go to? You always
Bro.
you usually go speak to another lady.
Oh, I see, I
wouldn't you
see
have
where he's
friends?
going.
No,
I get what you're saying, yeah,
but
but I
it,
get what
it
you're saying,
happens.
yeah.
No, guys, we're still young, man. So things happen, and you get into your head, and you forget that. Hey, bro, you saying me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let's think about a whole entire day, right? If you're a busy nigga, do you think you have time for friends? Let's be real. You make time for the people you love. That's the thing. You don't have time for people you don't fuck with. You understand what I'm saying? You make time for the people you love, which would be your friends and family, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So now, if you don't have someone and you need to go talk to someone, you have no one to vent to, what do you do?
But wouldn't you say that as a grown-ass man, you can't be having too many friends, bro?
No.
No, you
Like,
can't. To me, I feel like at this age, making friends is all about environment, basically, where you work and stuff. Like, I've never believed in the thing of your co-workers are just your co-workers. I don't believe in that.
Now you always have like that one that you're
Exactly.
close with. It's always usually one. It's
Yeah.
never, you'll be cool with the other ones, but there's always that one you work with every day and you guys just
No,
naturally
but
start.
1, 2 is enough, man. You don't need 5.
No, you don't. Oh, okay.
I think the one
Oh,
is
bloody
you know why some people never become managers and why I don't want to become a manager is like if you look at everyone sitting next to each other at work, they're having a blast. And if you have your own office, you ain't gonna hear shit, bro.
But
You ain't gonna know what's going on in the company.
But
You're
that's-
not cool. And even when you try to be cool and what's going on, guys, everyone just you feel me?
That's true.
You feel me?
But you see, that's the premise of the office.
Literally,
Nigga
actually,
gets
that's you understand why Michael does what he does, and everyone.
Because the matter of fact is, the truth is, in some places, the higher level you get, like, you know, like position, you tend to do a little bit less work.
Yeah.
Then you just more.
Yeah.
You know? So obviously you could have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
And then also now you be disturbing people. You know, people start talking and they can disturb you work.
That-
You are, but I can't be sitting there.
We have a guy like that, man. At work.
Is he a manager?
No, it's like a head honcho. He'll just, you know, with those niggas who you can see, he's like our homie Reis, like rabies. He's like he finds a way to just insert. Like you'll be like, Anton, and I was telling you, and he'll just
He just puts himself.
put you on the spot. They just turn the key once, so you don't, because your car's on. Then you'll just sit there and you're like, oh damn. So I often have this feeling. I'm like, yo, dude, when you become this head mamang, no matter how you wanna be so cool, bro, people not fear you, but they're intimidated by you.
Yeah.
There's a barrier. Cause like we know you're not for us. We know you don't feel what we are every day. And you act. That's I think what makes it fucked up is when they even act like they understand. You're like, you don't understand shit.
Then wouldn't you say that's why it's hard to hang out with white people?
Fair.
And then you're like the only white guy amongst black people. It's like, you know, when you mentioned this, it reminds me of back in the days, like in Zambia. We got to a point where we almost said that you can't be a true Zambian if you didn't stay in dormitories, you know?
No, we did.
Because,
We
because
blatantly
personally,
said it.
I felt like, bro,
We said it.
like you don't understand how rough it is that we don't go home to like a cooked meal like your mom cooks your food.
I think
and then they can even say good night, bruh. Us, it's just me, you.
You couldn't.
You just chilling with niggas
For weeks, months.
For weeks, months. You just
yeah,
chilling.
bro. I was telling wifey, I was like, yo, Miss Razi is like awesome because you guys don't understand. When she came, she saw us like kids. And the way we were being treated we were treated like, you know, like we're in a prison, like y'all are meant to
Inmates,
be here.
basically.
Yeah, you're like inmates, like you're in juvenile. Like everyone was just dropped there
Then
with
you start acting out. Niggas used to act out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
and then
man.
when she like came, she's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? At the end of the day, these niggas are kids. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you start now treating and I noticed, like, I always, like, usually kids love, especially teachers who fucking try. That's why if a kid is a delinquent and their teacher's especially helpful, they don't even, when they fuck up, they don't care about they fucked up. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna let her down and she believes in me so much.
Yeah, because you just want someone
To believe in you, to be like, boy, from day one. It's even at work.
No,
You know,
but some people-
work sucks so much that no one will ever tell you, I see you.
No,
like-
but honestly, I need to understand why there's so many better people on this earth, bro. Like, genuinely. Like,
Life
some
is
people
hard,
are gonna
yo.
come think about
Life-
bro, that's not an excuse. Bro, that's not an excuse. Bro, have you ever seen some teachers, bro?
That's
Like,
not
dog, we
teachers.
get like, but why are you like this, man? Like, you can sometimes feel like you're not
Yeah.
feeling sorry for the slighting. How could you?
Do you
Sometimes.
think you were delinquent in school?
Nah, nigga, I was.
And I feel
I-
like
I-
he was on good terms with
Nah, he was
everyone.
No, the
Yeah,
issue
I
was
swear.
like, I think with me, it
Bro,
was
I
like,
was a terrorist. In
I hated. I think you guys. Let me be honest and come clean. I hated the fact that everyone thought I was a good, like a good
Mannered.
kid.
Yeah.
No, let's not even talk about it in school in general. Even my parents and stuff. That even when I got to uni, when I just did normal fucks ups of a normal early adult trying to figure out shit, it fucked me up because now people just put you on a fucking pedestal that you never asked for. It was not cool to be cool with every teacher. It sucked. I remember they would catch me studying like at night. and they'll be like, yeah, that nigga. I'm like, nigga, we're writing tomorrow. You want me to go to bed without knowing my shit? Now it makes me, because I'm the only one sitting there, the impression comes off like, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's many ways to make you look like we need to get into life, anything, you need to shine when it matters most. You can't just shine every time wasting your energy. So that's things like that. When they just catch you sitting there studying, that's what they see. They don't forget, this nigga was laughing with his homies the entire study session, doing nothing, and then he remembered, shit, I'm writing tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? So that thing of being good terms, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, till this day, it's still like roams at the back of my head, right? And starting with work and stuff, because I'm one of those niggas, like, I don't, like, at work or wherever I go now, if literally when I spend time with you guys, you're the only niggas I make noise with. You're the only niggas I'll make noise with. If you go meet other people, they'll tell you, that nigga was very chill. You'll be like, who? That nigga? Because when I sit there in that moment, I don't know someone, and especially when I don't know people, and I don't know the way we grew up together, we lived together. How the fuck am I just gonna be myself around people I just met 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, no, true.
That shit is hard. Imagine now you're just wilding out now, and then that person gonna be like, hey man, you know, Shane's acting out of character. And you're just like, nigga, who you? You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. So, and going back to why some people are better. Sorry.
When you actually talk about like when you like say people don't know you, I start to think like, you know, sometimes I get down when I tell someone I'm doing comedy, right? And they're like so shocked to think like a guy like me could be doing comedy, because obviously I'm always just be like the way I am sometimes on this podcast. You think I'm just be there, just making unnecessary jokes. You know why I don't know those guys who this, bruh.
Which guys?
There's some culprits there at work. You know, where these people are making jokes, and unfortunately, and I don't like their jokes. You know why? Or even dry jokes. We have to laugh. We have to laugh. It's rude. Imagine this guy is going there, he's saying it out loud in the office. Everyone heard that he made a joke, and then you must just be there.
That ain't funny,
if it's not funny, it's not funny.
It's gonna be you watch, bro.
Watch?
So you trashed
You got your watch.
Yeah, you got me a
Fun,
nice
I feel
one.
so bad. I haven't bought you anything for birthday. By the way, guys, we didn't record.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
We going to Rolex soon.
Relaxing soon.
This is that one, bro.
This is a grown man.
It's a temple.
Yeah, it's a temple.
Fanawoko likes you, dog.
That's my brother, man.
Actually, dog.
That's my brother, man.
Sorry, I haven't bought you anything, man. It's been rough, man. It's been rough.
You know, this birthday, my only gift, for those who didn't get me any gifts, I usually said, I think the best gift that you can give me is just you staying in my life, you know, so that we can have another day or another year where you can say the same words to me and say happy birthday. I think that would be the greatest gift.
I think like, that's what I said, you know, turning 26, and I'm like, yo, I'm still with my niggas and the shit. That's all that fucking matters. Because let me tell you, you know, at this age that birthdays don't really fucking matter, right? Like, it's done, bro.
Being too vague, I'm fun.
What?
When it comes to birthday presents, being too vague, I'm fun. Next thing, they send you flowers. Give me money.
Yeah. I mean,
you rather just
I ain't gonna lie to you. I won't lie to you.
Flowers, I'd rather give you the body, dog.
Now you gotta give a nigga his flowers while he's still here, though.
I don't want your flowers. But I feel like niggas have to start thinking about what presents they want, especially at this age,
bro.
Because most of your homies are working, and then let's say you like, bruh, like the way you did, like having a bra, whatnot. You don't know what you want.
What the fuck you want?
What must be
Hey, low key.
You understand?
Bro, I'm a simple guy. Pair of shoes will always do.
Yeah, like shit you
I ain't gonna lie, I don't have shoes, bro.
If you wanna get me a cool
socks,
sneakers,
even underwear.
Yeah.
Underwear, that's so hard.
Nah, I don't have more.
I ain't gonna lie, if you really wanna do it, I think the most expensive
you
thing.
You know why you don't wanna buy underwear, bro? Have you ever been like shopping? Like, you know, you shopping for a pair of jeans, and then you buying like a nice tee. You know, nigga clothes is expensive, so it's like 1, 2 already.
You can't
that
even
expensive.
buy that. You can't.
Now you sing underwear say 250 for 3 pairs. You're like, I fuck that shit. I have
Nah.
underwear, but you know.
Fun, have you ever tried buying grown man jeans? Like
Huh?
from Woolworths or
Nah, you mean like
those
those?
they're like the
normal
dark
jeans.
blue ones.
the ones that don't have a cut, bro.
Nah, like you know those ones they fit perfectly, they're not tight everywhere.
Yeah, they just.
Must see the price. Keep Bogart. Let's have Bogart.
Oh, the burger.
I promise you, Fana, you're gonna. Yo,
How much?
the prices. I think
just-
from 650.
You, bro,
Going
what?
upwards.
Those. But brother, you must remember these.
What are you saying?
You must remember these jeans last long, bro.
But,
But
sometimes
it's
it's
too
too much.
expensive, bro. I think the
Sometimes
main
it's too
thing
much.
that really frustrates me is like you can get everything, the clothes, but you'll always struggle with the shoes. The shoes are crazy expensive now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but that's the problem because y'all are trying to be buying like branded shoes.
Yeah, no, but like, let me not
Mine's
lie
like
to you.
thinking,
Like
I need to
sneaker
go
culture.
to Mr. Price.
Let me say this. There are always gonna be a handful of sneakers that everyone's gonna always want, and that will forever kind of survive the test of time, right? Arguably, whether you still wear Chuck Taylor All Star, yes, that's always gonna be there. No matter how many,
Yeah.
it's always gonna be there. Air Force One will always find a way to come back. It always finds one. Stan Smiths. You see those two? Those are actually not as expensive. They're affordable if you put it right aside, right?
Yeah.
And also, it's like, especially now when you're working, right? You want to keep it like semi-formal. You keep it cool. You feel me? You want to buy the cool sneakers. Actually, I'm funny. What's that guy from YouTube? I think he's also on TikTok. This other guy who dresses, man.
The black guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but I know the one.
That nigga, like that nigga makes me want. You know when you watch something, that's why when you like in life, you're like, I wanna make money so I can just do what that nigga does. So I can vogue in the morning, go buy clothes and say, hey, you know this tee, man. Just not because it's cool, because the problem with fashion is that South Africa, I won't lie to you, South Africa is one of the most driven fashions now, especially because of piano and TikTok. Today I saw a nigga. My wife asked me like, yo dog, why is that nigga shirt? I'm like, hey man, it's the sauce. You feel me?
How's that shirt?
Yeah, no, true.
It was very artsy. Like not something you would ever see in the hood. And this is in the hood. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I look at that guy, I think his name is on deck, he even has his own brand and stuff. And you learn so much about clothes, right? Because we all think clothes, you just put them on. Is that certain body structures will work for a certain person. Same thing with haircuts. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
true, yeah,
like if you
yeah.
ever who was saying something? Oh yeah, I told my girl, nah, I can never do straight back. I can never do cornrows. I'm like, wow, my nigga, I got a big ass
You're thinking
forehead.
about that.
Niggas will be thinking you bold from far.
But dude,
No, I feel like the most difficult hairstyle now is that one. Where is that taper fades?
tapers.
You know the one where they
Yeah,
just
nah,
cut here?
I had the taper. I have the taper.
Yeah.
Before I braided, I had the taper.
So man, see the ones they do like in a sauce or something.
Nah, I used to shout out to legends. This is not
Yeah.
sponsored.
Also,
I used
that
to
one
do-
is a technique, bro. You know why that one, the taper fade is hard to do? The trim. You really need to know how to use like a trim.
And no, the thing is about what I hate about a taper fade.
That's how it makes it look like you actually got a haircut.
I think with the taper fade, what's also hard is the twisting, because not everyone has the same texture of hair, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when I was growing this,
Oh, yeah, I see.
I had the taper, right? And it sucked because you can't wet your hair, and now you have no one to go there to fix. Because with the taper, for it in order to pop, you need to twist. You need to make it do.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, low key.
You must use a
Once you
tennis
have it, that's one of like the best hairstyles of 2024.
it's
Like I ain't gonna
clean.
lie,
Yeah.
it's a very clean one. It makes me. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I wish I just have money to always source. Like every second week, you're cutting your hair. Like for example, have you thought about that? All the other guys who do podcasts, the famous guys, Andrew Schultz,
Yeah,
like
they
even
get
McG, they were talking about how they were arguing about cutting this guy's hair. It was not because they couldn't call the bar. Haven't you noticed every celebrity you see, have they ever had not fresh hair?
McG doesn't have.
Okay, we're talking. Okay, that's McG.
Just McG. Man.
Let's make G.
The young ones proud now.
Bro, it's like, that means every single second
Of course, bro,
day
but
they
like
touching
also-
you up.
Yeah,
Before you go
but
on,
yeah,
they
yeah.
touching you up. That's
But
why
you know why? I'm starting to realize why would you like to have a personal barber actually comes to the crib? Because when you have a crazy schedule, bruh, like you know the effort of going to a barber is also like a lot. So
It's
if you
a lot.
know
It
that
is
you
a
can
lot.
book this guy and he's gonna pull up,
bruh.
You see, the thing is, so it's always good. Like, we should have learned how to cut hair from each other, right? But this nigga, like, we're going into cutting hair, right? This nigga, I gave him maybe 3-4 chances. This nigga damn near ruling by reputation at school, bro. Have you ever seen a trim that curves like this, bro? I remember I went to school and this teacher was like, bro, you better cut that shit off. Like, tomorrow I don't want to see that shit. You know, at least my mom was like,
Give a nigga a crooked fade and tell you
My
to
mom-
get
my
school
mom-
uniform.
my mom was like, because we didn't have, like, at that time when we were young, grade 1, shit was rough, right? My mom was like, she would try, bro. She would even use like chalk to make sure she's doing shit, bro.
Yeah,
She used to
I
even
do,
give
I
us
remember.
yeah, she would like try, this nigga, why don't you just draw, bro, so you don't fuck up my trim? Nigga pushed
When
my
I see
trim.
the barbers,
And then
I don't see the barbers.
at that
busy with
time,
chalk.
bro, I had the
Yeah, when you
biggest-
look at someone else, it's easy.
It looks like-
I just follow this line.
Bro, you know when you know it's not easy. Like, you know, you go to one of those in the hood. You go to a barber in a shack or something, bro. And the way I remember the time they were cutting this girl's hair, and I was waiting for this guy to, like, you know, take me out, but I'm like, you know, give me a fade. Bro, the way he was holding that machine and the way he was cutting that girl's hair, I was like, I'm not gonna get a fade.
Nah, I remember last
You
year.
might as well just give me a
I remember
brush.
last year when
Barbers are weird.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I
Especially
remember-
when someone is learning.
I remember last year, Vinny, because we're unemployed, we cut our hair there in Jaws, right? And then as we were going to cut our hair, right, they start with him. And then the way that nigga was, I saw this nigga trim like,
Yeah, he did.
I was like,
I'm
So
fucked.
you didn't say anything, or
Bro,
I
I was already
done.
and then the nigga they going,
I was like, nah.
I
bruh.
said, I said, bro. And then the thing is, the hardest one, at least that one had a mirror. Then we started cutting on the side of the road. That is one of the hardest thing, because you don't see shit until you get.
The only
They just
time-
show you a
they
mirror,
just show you a
and
mirror.
then you get home
And then
and
And
you're
then when
like,
they hold you, it's like they give you the perfect angle.
Yeah, it gives you that angle where plus
then you
it's
go home.
outside. The sun is hitting different,
bro,
bro.
this
Them niggas are cutting with the curb there through his father. He
it's
plugged
a
it in.
hustle. I feel like,
But that nigga, the other nigga was, I ain't gonna lie,
Which
bro.
one?
He did give me some okay fades.
yeah, there was another guy who
I'm
came,
not-
then he
nowadays,
went,
man.
then he left. I remember, man, this guy, he left. I told him, and that day I was going for like an interview. And I was like, yo, man, don't fuck me up. I'm like, where that nigga at? They like, nah, that nigga went back home. I said, shit. I'm like, you're not gonna fuck me up? I'm like, I don't have a choice. I don't even know what this nigga. It was even getting dark. because it was winter.
Yeah. That's what you,
But
bro.
yeah, it's just sitting there.
It's Hussein. Yeah. Droppy.
Yeah, bro.
So now I need to go pick her up.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're like 23 minutes into this.
Can make it 40 today, man. Doesn't have to be a whole.
Yeah. Should we carry on or should I leave? Because the thing is,
They ask, I mean,
because the issue is that the camera is the camera.
yeah, man. Let's just we'll let's give it another 15.
Y'all gonna make wifey wait.
Let me text her. You guys continue, man.
So,
Yeah.
Fana, Joanna, like,
Nah, for me, if you fuck me up, I won't say anything. Like, you cut my hair, you fuck me up, I go home and check. This thing is shaky. I let it grow out. Next thing, I move to a next
the
barber.
barber, yeah.
Like, even last year, I used to cut by this guy by the road. He had a cut beard. I gave him a few chances. Cool. See, next thing I was getting, what's that thing you get when,
Like pimples,
Like
pimples at the back.
Gaga
Yeah, he
spirit.
and then he pushed my line back a few times. I was like, okay, I think after 3, I was like, I'm down with you. But now I even passed by him. When I go cut.
Let him see me like, hey, bro, I don't need you.
I ain't gonna
touch
lie
my
to you,
head.
bro. It's so hard. Like, I think, man, being black, that's why I really love hair. Like, I think your connection with the hair as a black man or black person in general is so deep, man. Because now, obviously, I moved to this, right? To the braids. And sure, I have my barber who's gonna touch up and fix it up. Now, also people who braid you fucking matter.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, this one, I ain't gonna lie to you. Do you guys think there's anything wrong with it?
No, not necessarily.
I really
Not
fucking hate
just
it.
all, but when
I
it's
really
flashy.
hate it. Like I hate it.
Then
I don't like the person. I don't like how the person who I did it because the lady who does my hair went to Durban that day. And so there's a technique. So usually I never feel it. Like I never feel like sometimes I forget I have this hairstyle. Like I'll be talking to someone and say, "Oh shit, I have braids," because in my head I have a brush. That's how it doesn't hurt, right? Like in my head, I don't feel that I have this, right? I guess the more it gets longer, right?
Yeah.
But then this week I also had second thoughts. I'm like, should I remove this hairstyle? Should I just go back to trims? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what made me want to say that because I always do it. It's
You know what made you want to say that?
what?
Bro, hair is tiring, bro.
It's no.
Hair is tiring. Like, I was actually planning to grow my hair, no?
Where you?
Isn't that time I had a year?
yeah.
And I was thinking, you know what, maybe let me do a tapered fade, right? And also the same thing, I feel like it also makes me look older, when you have hair, I just feel like I look like I'm intense,
Yeah.
So, if I cut, I just feel like you're just intense, like you.
No, it wasn't that though. Because with me, like I told you, this hairstyle, all I have to do is obviously you sleep with your do-rag and shit, right? It's not hard. It's probably the easiest hair to have. You don't comb, you just brush, where everything is good. It was because you get cold feet, you feel me? And I always do it now. Because now, obviously, this hair, it grows with time. It's like a dreadlock journey. It starts off shitty. But when it's long, it's gonna be dope, right? It's getting longer. It starts saying,
They're just gonna say it's hairpiece.
I know. I know they're gonna say that.
I'm
They're
just
gonna,
done with him, fam. I'm cool.
nah, I'm still milk. And also,
Wait, no. Remember, I used to have dreadlocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to, yeah.
So-
yeah.
nah, but you didn't. But you-
That's why this guy doesn't know dreads, bro.
I'm
Like
done.
I said, bro, the reason I'm so devoted is
But
that
I'm disappointed in this
to
nigga.
say it is
This
only pushing-
nigga,
I'm giving-
when
I'm
he's
giving him
when his
these braids.
dreadlocks,
I'm giving these braids one more year.
when he got it,
Give him one more year. I'm fana Mriri. Because now you must remember, even when you had dreads, you have to upkeep. You have to go now,
But it wasn't
plait it.
that bad.
Nah,
You have
this
to
one-
go
this
do
one-
it. It
this
doesn't
one-
seem that bad,
this-
but now you always remember.
this one's not that bad though.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's not that bad. And I personally, I actually do this hairstyle as like a protest to myself. You feel me? Because like when someone says you want to be a rapper, yeah, no, dog, I want to be a rapper. Who doesn't want to be a fucking rapper? Like let's
I'm
like
gonna lie, I don't want to be a rapper, bro.
no. Let me say this.
Nah,
I'm
rappers
talking.
are whack now. They're out of fashion, dog.
No, I'm talking
Bro,
about.
you want to be a rapper? Think about it.
No, not really.
Yeah,
In
but
SA,
anything else.
No.
bro.
I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is there's like, the people we listened to when we were in high school and stuff, right? And now they becoming the guys. You understand what I'm saying? They becoming the legends, right? For example, I love A$AP Rocky. I know A$AP Rocky's music is very niched. Like no matter how you're gonna put it around, you'll hear that and be like, oh, that's A$AP.
A$AP, yeah.
You understand? And the way the
I won't lie,
the braggadocious nature. And then I looked at him because most of the time now he's a pops, right? And I looked at him and I'm like, I want my kids and I also want the kids because I feel like there's so many smart kids out here, and what I still like so many years, 30 years later, we're still going to offices and we're confining and changing who we are, right? We're changing who we are when we get there, and then you're making this shit look lame for kids who probably want to become accountants, but they're cool.
man.
They like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Sometimes it's
agree.
like
Yeah.
we need to get into an environment and say, yo, bro. I think at the end of the day, your work ain't you, but you are you. Now, if you're changing you every time you get to Spani, it's gonna fuck you up, right?
Conforming.
Yeah, you're confirming. Yeah, it's nice to say that, but sometimes you're like, I do this because I'm like, let's go on a different journey, right? Like sometimes you just wanna do like, hey, let me see what's gonna go. That's why I'm doing it now.
Why don't you just do dreadlocks?
Nah. Dreadlocks are hard. That's
What?
crocheting, making sure they come out beautiful. Nigga, I'm not neat enough. I'm not neat enough to have dreadlocks, bro.
There's no such thing as dreadlocks are hard.
bro.
I'm telling you, dreadlocks are one of the easiest things.
Nah, nigga, because you wanted to do that and you were cool with doing
Nah,
it.
don't think.
But
I'm
we
not
had a
doing
clue.
When we started, bro.
Nigga, you know how I started my dreadlocks?
What?
It was me and this guy
Yeah.
had slow toes.
Yeah. So now we
Like, let's get tennis
It's
rackets.
rackets.
We're even playing every day. You think we knew what we were doing? You didn't know, bro.
Nah, and also I don't think I have a very oval head shape. You feel me? Y'all have good, nice white heads for dreads. Me, I don't think the dread thing's gonna work, bro. You're saying this because they look now like this. You understand?
Yeah.
And remember, dreadlocks get out of control, bro. You know Jeffrey's ones how long they are. We gotta see it fast until you need to fast it.
Yeah, you have to tell.
Bro, that thing, I think you're undermining this. This grows, it grows fast, but it's not dreadlocks, bro. Dreadlocks get long, bro.
That's why I cut my own.
That's what I'm saying. That stuff, they
And I
stuff.
started looking like a dragon.
That's my problem with dreadlocks. You know, it gets
Yeah.
there was a time like you start there's a time when your dreadlocks starts to grow, and then you start seeing
And then you
other
started
people.
hating them. Yeah.
Yeah, and you start seeing other people with dreadlocks, and their dreadlocks look like a disaster. Now you're like, oh my god, is this what people see when I'm
Like,
walking
fella,
in
you
the
look
street?
like that one guy.
And you're like,
Like, show me this guy.
guy.
Like, him.
no
Wow.
ways, bro.
Now I think the
No
best
ways,
one I got there, like when I first went to the hairstyle, right? And obviously,
You know, you said when we talking about dreadlocks, I'm just thinking about Big Zulu.
No, but he's actually.
Nah, he-
but
Yeah,
I
but
wanted
his
the
dreadlocks
hands.
are so long.
Yeah.
You ever seen him in that video when he's boxing? Yo, bro, that's the
So-
worst boxing fight I've ever seen.
so the first time I got the braids and I started them a couple of months ago, which was around the same time we started the pod.
Yeah.
Your girl came in and said, yo, because you didn't know, because I came in, you came and opened the gate, they're like, yo, Hussein's looking like Travis Bott, right?
Bro, that's
Really?
the funniest thing my girl has
Right?
ever
He
said.
said that, right? I was
Bro,
like,
for the, you see how clever that joke is? Did you even imagine?
I don't think of it as clever, but it's fun.
No.
Travis bought.
But I think he's a fake one. He bought this.
Oh,
you get it?
bot.
You thought she.
Like he like
But I'm a
I think
bot.
he was supposed
Basically,
to
I'm a
be
clone, yeah, right?
Basically, he cloned himself and he
and
basically.
yeah, and said I'm gonna be the
purchased
new
up-
Travis.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See why I'm saying that joke is the.
So,
I
I
don't
was
even
like,
think my
cool.
girl knew that it was that fire. She
So
didn't know.
I, that was cool. I was like, cool. Then I went to work and someone was like, yo, check out Hussein. He started his hair. Who does he look like? And she said it. And I was like, oh, that was actually fine. She said, it Gaspe that wa Rihanna. I was like,
Oh,
it's
so you know what I
like-
mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Travis Scott ain't a looker, bro. I
He's
would really
not.
be called, yo.
So-
I don't even
so- so-
Guys, actually, while before I'm sorry to change the topic, I wanted to ask a question. Have you noticed that we can't call people ugly? But
Yeah,
back
it
in
seems
primary
like
school, but we used to be on a list.
No, I feel like
They say ugly niggas there, top 5.
yo,
They ask you what's your top 5 ugliest niggas
bro.
and the top 5 ugliest girls. Now, bro, you generally
you can't.
you
say-
can't even say in this pod. Like you know I'm saying this because
Nah,
I
I be
was
saying
thinking
niggas
I
are
wanted
ugly,
to say Travis Scott is ugly because
But,
sometimes I
but
really
you
get
said you
Travis
hate
Scott.
it. Look, you find a way to say it without saying it.
No,
yeah,
but
we live in
I-
such a weird world.
Bro, I've ever looked at this nigga. You look ugly, man.
No, shut up, man. You find you are ruling in the feature. I'm joking. But yeah.
Bro, it doesn't
before-
matter.
before
Even
we
if
get-
you're my friend, I can tell you and look in the eye.
Before we get anything.
But you've never told your nigga is ugly.
Eh?
Your friend. You've
Nah, our
never.
niggas, right, man. No homo, man. We try though. That's what I'm saying.
But there's some others, you know, right?
Niggas don't be starting
Don't do that. You know why you
no.
you
Like,
know why
there's
you
some
want to
friends-
start that conversation?
Yeah, there's some friends who talk about hands, like,
You're like, whoa, bro.
And then, you know,
Yeah,
man,
no,
you're like-
sometimes I'm like, yo. You know what you said, bro? Let's not get carried away here,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Because now we're gonna start mentioning leagues, bro. You be
I
like,
don't know all about that.
you be like, you know that nigga. You be like, I'm gonna go talk to the girls. I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk. She's not my type.
We're like,
And the girl is like, look, you're solid 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6 in the good lighting, bro. At
Stop.
best, you are a 4.
stop.
You
Stop. But
relax.
before we get carried away,
Because the worst part is that men will always be lower. Women
Yeah, that's
have power regardless just because they have a vagina. When voila, you can die and no one will even
I won't even go.
no one is even gonna think of you as a
But
partner,
no,
bro.
like at that. So, just before we wrap up, have you any of y'all watched that series on Showmax called Youngins? Younglings.
Is it a South African thing?
Yeah, it's like a school show.
Youngins, I've seen like a
Youngins,
few.
yes.
I've seen a
How
few
is it?
stuff. Seems fine.
Yeah, let me just save you.
Give us a rundown.
Let me save you. I don't know who watches that shit and said that shit is good.
I must give you guys a rundown.
No, let me even just break it down, bro. And this is not one episode. This is 4 episodes. That is the worst shit that came out of the show. I watched it yesterday, bro. I watched it, my girl and I. It stopped some cliffhangers. I said, hey, man, a series works like this. First episode is a pilot. It might not be the best, but it will set a premise of what a show is about.
Yeah.
My nigga, I'm watching a rip-off Euphoria. Grade 10s talking about nyashing, and I'm like, okay, at least with Euphoria, they got us with the music and the aesthetics. Lenamo, you're busy talking. That the funniest shit was like, they were going for a party. That was hilarious. So this nigga's like, hey man, he speaks Zulu. Antwana, you don't want to go for this party? He's like, alright, cool, man. Is this the new shorty that's making you go crazy? So this other nigga is telling his roommate, that nigga is a closeted gay guy.
Okay.
Yeah, right? That's why now
They told that guy.
Yes, this kind of closer guy.
Oh, you also know the show, bro.
No, I've seen like
clips.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot.
So you see, yes, there's a good thing. It's a TikTok
Based.
It's like, no, you can watch it, and someone who like understands TikTok humor, you'll be like, oh wow, bro, I don't know what that shit's about. When they tried to layer out that the principal is a creep, the nigga wasn't being creepy. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense
Things were not
because
connected.
it was not connecting. Because yes, when they're going out to this party, so he tells this nigga, hey man, you need to stay strapped, to stay we're safe, right? Umugadi strap or
They're telling the closeted guy.
He's telling the closeted guy, aromet. And then I see the aromet means condoms.
Why? I don't
It's a
get
new
it.
lingo.
It's a lingo, Antona. Antona. Aromet. And it writes use protection.
I don't get it.
I don't
Were they
either.
advertising Aromet?
I
No.
think it's the new
It's the new slang. Yeah, this strap.
slang is Aromet.
Final look. We're not in grade.
There's no way, bro.
Jamaican-
What the hell does Aromet have an association
It
to
has
a
to be
bloody...
relatable.
The bull. Somehow.
How?
I don't
because
know,
Aromet
bro.
is yellow. Most condoms are
Yellow. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Bruh. I
telling
know this, bruh.
So yeah,
No
so
way.
going back to that show, bro, maybe it gets better. But we tried 4 episodes, down, dusted, waste of time, bro. At least with adulting, it's like it was a lot of sex in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Then switches, real topic now.
Yeah.
Now you're like, hey, what's going on, dog? Now you're watching.
No,
Now,
there's actually...
now you watch
You're seeing
this one.
characters. You're starting to
Yeah,
fall in
you
love with
understand.
characters.
You're starting to
Yeah.
understand. And then even now, I think the latest season that I watched, there was barely any of that. There was even barely.
This thing is a season 2.
This one's gonna get a season 2.
Youngster.
Yeah,
Yeah, people know the show.
they lied. I think I'm crazy. My hand even
No,
said.
I just don't think we the target market.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole TikTok. It's a
But
TikTok.
what I've seen from TikTok, it looks interesting. I know.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you watch it, I think the way we watch stuff and how people watch it is not the same. But when you watch it, you're like, oh man, Content J, what is this about? Is it about the principle? For 4 straight episodes, bro. The other girls picking on the other girl. You're like,
Is it a soap or a series?
it's a series. I think it's a
So it's like
series.
45 minutes, 50 minutes.
No,
an
no.
episode.
It was 20 to 30.
And
It's
how
not
many
that
episodes do they have?
I don't know, nigga. I stopped. That's what my girl. Nigga, you
Bruh.
can't give 4 episodes
Let me
for
tell
something
you.
to get.
Let me wash it down with a very good series that you should watch, bro. Yellowstone, bro.
You
know, Yellowstone-
Yellowstone is the one with the cowboys and stuff.
Yeah, bro. Why you keep on saying that? That shit wasn't on SABC 3. When is the last time you actually went on SABC 3, bro?
When I was watching Miss
Bro,
Crown
if you watch
Chaser,
Yellowstone, there's no ways that thing was on.
I was watching Crown Chasers.
Bro, the
Hey, Crown
cinematography,
Chasers.
bro. I think SABC is limited to 480p, bro. There's no ways they can bump
no,
it.
yes.
Bro, do you know the cinematography
No,
of
no.
that show, bro?
No. So
There's HD.
no. Listen, remember, I was watching. Shout out SABC has an app. It's actually it's usable.
Bro, last time I downloaded an ETV app, I was watching a movie on that thing.
No, listen.
That was I could
listen.
see that I'm watching
No.
from a box
It's
TV on my phone.
I don't know about the series, but it's pretty. It's moderate tech. Shout out to SABC for that. that they're actually trying to modernize and stuff.
Is it free though?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, it's because I have it on my smart
it's
TV
free. So
as
we're
well.
watching this essay, The Crowd Chasers, the one that
Yeah, I
leads
remember.
up to
Yeah,
the-
we're watching it on my
yeah,
TV.
yeah. Remember,
yeah.
it's standard, so it's good. So I'm
Brother, the
assuming
NBA season is gonna start soon. We need to buy.
nigga, well,
that
what?
package.
Nigga, we poor. But yeah, so you're saying Yellowstone is fire? I've seen it. I
Yeah,
think
bruh.
it's on Disney Plus.
Bruh, the way for me, it's the characters. I honestly, if I'm gonna make money, man, I'm gonna get a horse, most definitely, bruh. Like those people, the way I learned to appreciate a horse,
Yeah.
and I also learned to appreciate that
Gotta
is
play.
a very serious career. A farmer,
Yeah,
bro, it is not
Nigga,
child's
why
play.
wouldn't you, nigga?
But you know they
feeding
call it
them.
ranching. They call it ranching.
I gotta
but I ain't
call
gonna lie, those motherfuckers are just thugs, honestly, bro. That thing is a gang. That
So
thing they
it's
Yellowstone.
How many
They're probably on
episodes have you
some
watched?
It's 3
some
seasons. I think like 10. Bro, it's actually 5, man. Well, you
So Red Dead
will not
Redemption.
regret.
Is it just Red Dead Redemption?
Nah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, low key, but like because they have characters, man. The characters, they like.
Now that you know why I say Red Dead, right? Because
Yeah.
a lot of remember the other time Sufyan was here. Red Dead is one of these games on fun that you would ask yourself, "Oh, why am I playing this game? When are they getting to the you right?"
Yeah.
And even there's this video where it shows this guy singing and this game, like how Sufyan says at the end, the nigga's chunking. Why? You know why? Because the way they made the game was to make it about, we don't give a fuck. We don't even want to grab your attention. Play the game, dog. We rockstar. So I played it and learned about cowboys and all that shit. And then now you start relating to it.
You start
It's so
living in
rare to
that
play
world
games
now.
these days and relate with the character like, yo, dog, this nigga. I mean, why my nigga dying from TB's dying there, dog? He's trying to do some good, man. Dutch says he has a plan.
For me, that-
Dutch, and imagine, you know what's so fucked up about Red Dead? This guy from a young age, your main character, Arthur Morgan, has been looking up to this guy. He was grooming him. Now, when you can see the traits, even when you're playing the games, this nigga is...
What do you mean it was grooming?
Like, he was basically saying, this is your mentor, he's your father figure. And now when you see your father figure, now he keeps on telling you he has a plan, and then other niggas
Now
come. And now you're like, man...
Oh,
And everyone's like, hey man, isn't those a little bit weird? You even start, like my hand used to get, and then I could play a whole mission for 45 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Not dying.
That's an intense
Like it
game.
keeps
You know
on
that
going,
game,
bro.
You know that game like that? They do not.
Funny, you'll be like, hey babe, I'll
It's
be
like
right.
it's like a Souls like, but like the Souls likes where they really don't care if you're gonna continue playing
Play
this
or-
or not, bro. I played Hollow Knight. You know how long it takes for you to actually start to feel like I'm enjoying this game? 10 to 12 hours. And then the game, but wallahi, once you get past that 10 to 12, bruh, you like, only you can play that game.
But
It's a game where even, you know, it's how it gives you control and you, bro.
But
I like games like
won't
that,
say
bro. It's
this.
a rewarding.
Speaking
man.
about playing games and doing stuff, like I remember a couple of years ago, I watched this other guy. I think his name is Thomas Frank, and we're talking about how short our attention span is, to the point that if you really wanna calm down, watch a movie and don't use your phone. Right? That shit fucking hard. Cause yesterday I love watching Our Planet on Netflix. I'll just watch animals do crazy shit. And I was like, bro, you know what, dog? Share phone, TV, like watch TV without doing anything. First, it was calming. Same thing with games. Games that are very long like that will at least remove your phone. No matter what you use your phone for. This shit toxic, man. This shit is toxic. Whether
I feel like this thing sometimes, like
just playing a game.
Decision paralysis.
And then you're sitting there, everything, bro. Let me tell you, ask my
don't even
brother.
know, like-
Ask my brother. These things are meant to make us paranoid, bro. I can't buy something without reading reviews. For example, I said it before on the podcast. Bought this iPhone, did research for like 2 weeks, still messed up.
which iPhone is this one?
15.
Didn't they say they're cancelling out the 15s?
No, they don't get Apple Intelligence, so they don't get the AI thing. So the 15 Pro starts getting it. So I don't even get the benefits.
That's
And-
not fair, man.
Hey, bro. and you have a 14 Pro. Hey,
Yeah, bro.
man.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
wanna
no, man. Sorry, man. Shout out, guys.
end it there because
I know we spoke a lot about hair. Shout out to all the people who stayed up. Yeah, we spoke about hair for a very long time, man.
If
I
you're
don't
bald,
think so.
what's
Nah,
that?
it's just-
Disclaimer.
Keeps,
Just,
keeps,
yeah.
Don't get
sponsored.
triggered.
Don't
No,
get triggered.
no,
Hey,
keeps.
bro, niggas, yo.
No, there's a sponsor. Keeps. If you want to sponsor the channel, don't worry. We'll share your product. We're not saying it works. It's not endorsed. This channel is not.
You know, bald niggas are sensitive.
Really sensitive
There's
about
this
that
one
baldness.
video I watched. It was about road rage. Bald white guy. Funny, I was arguing with this. I think she sounded like a white woman.
Yeah.
And I was calling her a bitch. What? You know what she said?
What?
I'm sorry, you bald. Funny, you went in Mali. Funny, you were saying so much stuff.
But
She just said, sorry, but you
You're
bald. And I even hopped out of the car. Niggas without hair, man.
Bro,
Sensitive.
because
Shit.
they lost it, bro.
Fun.
You know, you can
And
really
it's
see.
nothing can
and you know,
control.
it's worse with
But
the
look,
white.
somebody's hairline, man.
Yeah, but it's worse when you white because you're so used to having this full fluffy hair, and you just see. You know what kills me when you see
it full. It's
steamy,
actually.
and this guy's still trying to maintain it. I'm like, nigga, just cut that shit off.
It's bad.
Yo,
Hey man,
Very-
shout out. So
Yeah.
what do I want to get off my chest? Nothing much, man. Feeling great, feeling healthy. Nothing to really complain about. I can bitch about work all the time. So you know
man.
what? For now, I'm actually good. How about you, man?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel the same. I mean, I can't. You're right, bro. You can't.
Like
just keep-
sometimes you know when you're like,
You know,
yeah,
the
get
only
something
thing
off
is
your
like-
chest. Now you're forced to just.
it's only work. Man.
Yeah.
It's
But
just-
the year is almost finished, man.
Yeah, man. Thank
There
God.
isn't
bro.
much you have to worry about.
I mean, actually, yes, I do want to get something off my chest, man. Honestly, I just want to actually say I appreciate like all my friends, you know, and all the people that genuinely have been in my life for a considerable amount of time. Like, I appreciate you guys a lot. You know, if anything, when the day is going wrong or the day is going left, I think it gives me a sense of comfort to know that, hey, man, you do have people around you sometimes. You feel me? So yeah, man, I feel like that's what I want to get
And
off
you,
my
Ramos?
chest.
I have nothing to get off my chest. If I
Ah.
never even lie.
Alright, guys. Peace. Shout out and love.
Fun, I'm about to-
Subscribe, watch, comment. Even if it's hate, we are reading.
boy.
Shout out to Habib. We're gonna always shout out Habib because we know you're there.
shout out,
Aight,
brother.
Number one fan.
Shout out. Bye.
Bye.